your face look kind of funny. It don't look symmetric. Stop! Why's you pissing on my floor?
Welcome to my channel, Vibe with Cookie. Here we'll be doing story time, so get in here, get comfy, sit back, relax, listen, and laugh with your girl. So I want to do a disclaimer. I definitely want to say I am not here to bash anyone. I am not here to poke fun or even make up lies on anybody. You will never hear me say someone's actual name. I won't even get close to even putting an initial on. These are things that I've been through, the truth, nothing but the truth, so help me God. And let's get it started. So I kind of want to do my first story because I did put a description box, that I will never use anyone's name. I'm not going to even use an initial of someone's name. Like, it's gonna be totally made up. You guys will never be able to find these people. So my story times is definitely some crazy experiences. I think I want to do for my first video, I kind of want to talk about the result of going through so much trauma in life, what could possibly happen to one person that you probably would never think could happen. And that's me. I ended up getting Bell's palsy, which is basically either the one side or the other, left or right, lose muscle in the face. You can either get tinnitus, a ringing, not ringing, but like a stinging pain in your ear, back of your neck, no taste buds, lip droop, eye widen, eyelid won't close, eyebrow is lifted, defined lines in your cheeks. All of this on the same side that where the muscle was lost at. That was basically Bell's palsy. And I don't know, you can kind of like Google it and look at it, and you will definitely see what I'm talking about. That's what happened to my face. And I would definitely get into details once I begin to talk about the story time. Get into details with the story time. You will see, like, stress can definitely kill you. So yeah, you kind of want to chill out with that because it can get pretty hectic. So the characters, if you know me from other social media platforms, then you know I've done story time on Facebook. So if you get a chance, go on my Facebook, which is in the description box. My full name, Shawntres Banks. You can go on there, and in those videos you can kind of scroll through, watch the videos if you like, leave a comment, share. It'll help you, girl. You should do that. And then come over here, and then for now on, this is where I will be doing all my story times because I get to get in details. Over there you kind of can't do that much, but yeah, we gonna stick over here. So come on over here and stay around. So the first one, I don't know the title. However, it has something in the description as Bell's palsy. But yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna title this because it was so much chaos that day. I can't even really give a specific name to it because it went down. It went down that night. So let's get into it. Okay, so this night, well, it kind of started during the day. And when I say that day was kind of strange, I just wasn't fully paying attention to it. But I did feel a little bit of a difference that morning. But, you know, I really wasn't paying too close to attention. I should have, but I wasn't paying attention. I just had my third child, which was a boy. And I want to say he was no more... All this, I can remember this, like, I know I might stuttering, but I can remember this like it was yesterday. I don't know exact what day this was. It was May 30th because I started hanging out with, we got to give this person, we're going to call her Mercedes. Yeah, we're going to call her Mercedes. Yeah, we're going to call her Mercedes. And Mercedes is my cousin. And we got to give somebody else a name. And a friend of mine, we're going to call her Star. We're going to call her Star. And that's her birthday. So that's how I can remember when all this happened. So May 30th, 2017. This had happened in 2017. That morning, I got up and I had wanted to go get my nails and toes done. So this is like, you know, one of my typical days. You get up, I get my kids ready. I had to, you know, like I said, I just had a new baby, making bottles and stuff. I called my mom. I asked could she keep the youngest two at the time, and I asked could I go out that night because I got a call earlier in the day to go out with Mercedes. And my mom said she'll let me know, just bring them over and I can go ahead and go get my nails and toes done. So I'm like, cool. Now when I woke up that day, I kept hearing like a now I know the name of it. It's called tinnitus. I kept hearing like a kind of a ringing in my left ear. So it kept like a small little ring, but you know, I'm like, you know, you really don't really pay attention. And it was like a stinging pain too. Like I kept turning my radio down because it was kind of hurting, and it was like everything was extremely loud. So I'm like, you know, I'm thinking I'm about to get an ear infection, like a cold or something, because you know your ear, nose, and mouth, throat is all connected. So I'm like, okay, I think I'm about to get a cold. So, you know, whatever. So I drop my baby off. I get in my car. I go to the nail shop. I get a call from Mercedes. And Mercedes like, so
what you doing today? Are you still going to be able to go out? If you wish, just make sure you drive to my house. And then when you drive to my house, we're going to leave from there. But we also going to pregame before we go out.
I'm like, cool, but I don't have a final answer from my mom. So let me get done with this, and I'm gonna hit you back or whatnot. So I'm sitting in the nail shop chair getting my pedicure. While I'm getting my pedicure, all of a sudden I think I had like a Slurpee or something. I can't remember. It was just like I had something to drink. And I'm drinking out the straw, but I kind of can't taste the whole taste. It's like one side of my tongue, I really couldn't get a taste buzz to it. And I'm like, oh, I just don't feel like getting sick today. Like, I can't believe I just got a cold. And it's kind of warm outside. So I'm like, whatever. Still not really thinking too much of it. Just ready to go out. Just like I'll deal with it later. So I, get done with my nails, get done with my toes, hop back in my car, and I am calling Mercedes like, okay, so I'm headed home. Once I get home, I'm going to call you back and let you know what my mom say. So I get to the house. I'm like pleading my case like,
Ma, why don't you just do it? Because you already know I'm going through a lot. I'm stressed out. I just had a baby. I just need to get out the house. Wah, 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 wah.
Right, so she like,
Okay, Shawntres, if I do this, you better be back at least by 11 o'clock.
I'm like, come on. Like, I know I'm not going to be back at 11. You know I'm not going to be back at 11. Let's give it at least to like 1 in the morning. And I promise to God, I'll be back. So I called Mercedes back. Oh, it's go time, sis. Like, yes, it's about to go down. I'm on my way. So she like,
cool, meet me at the house. I'm riding around right now. What you feel like drinking?
So I'm like, at this time, I don't know why we were on, what is that? It's white liquor. Well, clear liquor. It's, what the heck is that? Okay, so it was, I'm gonna think of the drink we always got caught up on. It's just been a while for me. But we end up getting the same drink we normally get, and it was white liquor, but we had always mixed it with a Red Bull too. So she went and got it, and we met back at the house, and we sitting in front of the house, we drinking for a minute. We doing, pre-gaming, and then she ended up getting a call from her good friend. She really don't need a name. It's her best friend. Even though I've been around, she's really not relevant to my story. So yeah, she get a call from her best friend like, hey, meet me over here. I'm doing hair. We can go out tonight, but I just got a couple of hairs I got to do, and y'all can come over here and chill with us. Did I really want to go? No. But I still went because Mercedes, she called and asked me to go. So, you know what I'm saying? We get all ready to go over there. We taking pictures in the car. We finished the bottle. We went back to the store before we got to our house and got another bottle. So we get over our house. We park. We get out the car. We go in the basement where her best friend was doing hair. So when I'm thinking like she's saying well, she doing hair to come over here and chill for a minute. I'm thinking she like maybe she just throwing a couple of tracks. No. She is doing individual braids. Like she's braiding, and then after she braids, she's doing a bob for somebody else. So it's like we're about to be sitting here for a while. So I wasn't annoyed. It was just like, this is not really what I wanted to do. If I just begged my mother to keep my baby and I want to have fun. So it's just like whatever. So while we're doing that, I'm taking pictures. My pictures are looking funny to me. I'm not saying nothing to nobody, but every time I take a picture, it just looked at weird. It just looked at odd. My picture just didn't. So I kept taking it from different angles. I'm like, something's not right with this picture. It just looked funny. So that's something else I kept in the back of my head. Didn't pay no attention. Just like, what the heck is wrong with my pictures? I just look weird. I couldn't pinpoint it, but I just looked weird. So we sitting in the basement. They turn the music up. We drinking. We all talking, laughing, giggling, kiki, whatever. I get a phone call from Star. Boom. This not Star is somebody I'm around a lot too. And we will later get into with this character because me and Star, we were real close. And it's so crazy how, I hate to get off subject, but I kind of want to let y'all know how we know each other. Star is my son's cousin's mother. Me and Star, baby daddies are brothers, basically. I hate that word, baby daddy, but whatever. Our baby daddies are brothers, and it's so strange how we ended up meeting, and one day we would get into that story, and yeah. So Star calls me like, hey girl, what you doing? You know what today is? I'm like, you ain't got to be, all that loud, crazy talking. I'm like, I know what today is. Turn up, sis. Happy birthday. Woo! Like, so Mercedes looking at me like,
you about to go with her?
And I call her Mercedes because I just feel like people with Mercedes feel like real classy and they kind of bougie. And yeah, that's how my cousin is, like real bougie. Like bougetto. Bougie and ghetto. That's my cousin. She real bougetto. So it's just like, yeah, because we're not doing nothing here and I don't want to sit in the house. I felt pretty. I had like a really pretty skirt on. It was real cute. I had like a really short skirt and I had like it was like a tank top with the skirt. It was real cute. Well, I think with a blue jean jacket with it and some sandals. Like I was real pretty that day. And I didn't want to sit in the house all day, watch this girl do hair. And then it was like guys coming in the house. I just didn't, that wasn't my vibe. Like these her peoples and I'm with her and she really not talking to me. I want to go. Like, yeah, no, I'm not feeling it. So, Star called me like,
where you at? Send me your location. I'm about to pull up.
I'm like, bet. Like, come now. Like, right now. So, I look at Mercedes like, I'm about to go. She called a little attitude, had a few words. But I'm like, yeah, no, I'm about to go. So, I went outside, sat on the porch, waited until Star pulled up. When Star pulled up, of course, now that's sis ratchet. I ain't gonna lie. Like, but I love the ratchetness. Ratchet sisters, like I love it. I love the ghetto-ness. Like I'm ghetto too and low. I love the craziness. So she pulled up. It's like instantly my antennas went up, my ratchetness came out, and it was on. I'm like I don't want to. I guess, yeah, I don't want to cuss. So it was just like how you see your good friend and you like bitch, what's up? Turn on. So I hopped in the car. I'm like, for whatever reason, I was real excited. Like you would think. I don't know. You know how you get around your girls when you start drinking and yeah, so that's what type of vibe that was. So we get in the car. I'm like, so what we doing? Where we headed? She like, bitch, you cute. I'm like, no, you cute. Happy birthday. Why am I yelling? I don't know. But yeah, that's how we was talking the whole time. So we like, what we figuring out? What we about to do? So basically, we kind of just rolled around. And this is when I first got introduced even though I just got done drinking some white liquor. And I still cannot remember that name. Ciroc, girl. We talking about Ciroc. Yeah, no, it's not coming to me. But I bought a bottle of Douce. I'm like, I need you to taste this. Like, it tastes so good. Like, it's really good. I think this is around the time it first started popping out. So, we went to the liquor store. I got a bottle of Douce. Got another Red Bull. And we just started driving around. So, we driving around listening to music. We wound up hitting Belle. Belle was pretty cool. It was decent. But then we hit, Ratchet Park, Chandler. Oh, God, I don't know why we did that. We went to Chandler Park. It wasn't as many people out there, but it was enough to vibe with a couple of people. We rode through the park, and then where else did we go? I kind of think we just rode around. We went to like a friend of hers. They don't need no names because I didn't really know them. It was some guys we talked with for a second or so and took shots with them. Got back in the car. So now it's getting later and later in the night. And I'm like kind of tired of sitting in the car with this. I'm like, y'all don't want to get out. Y'all don't want to go out, do nothing. You don't want to go to a bar, no club. She's like, nah, I'm not really dressed for that. I'm like, girl, you cute. Like, you real cute. We should go out. She's like, nah, I just don't feel like being around a whole bunch of people. I just want to keep, just keep it minimum. I just want to be around us. I'm like, bet. What about going around my brother? Let's see what my brother doing. Do my brother need a name? No, he don't really. I'm gonna just call him brother. So I call my brother. I'm like, hey, what you doing? Where you with? He like, who you with? I'm like, some girls. Now my brother, for whatever reason, every time females deal with my brother, and I try to tell them, do not fall in love with my brother. Because if you do, he's going to break your heart because he is not the fall in love type. And they don't listen to me. And at the end of the day, they want to fight me. Why? It's not me that broke your heart. I told you not to do it. So yeah, I'm just like, Pete, I guess it don't matter. Yeah. I guess it don't matter. Yeah, we gonna pee. That's my brother. So it don't matter. So I'm like, Pete, do not. And I say, do not sleep with my friends. He like,
man, come on. You already know what it is. You already know what time it is. And you sound drunk. So I know they faded.
I'm like, good Lord. So he about to call his homeboys over there. Now, every homeboy my brother know, I already know. Like, I already know all his friends. So it's just like, okay, who? So I hear one of his friends, and we're going to give him a name. He need a name. I do want to call him cheese balls. Because I'm sitting here looking at a bottle of cheese balls. Because, yeah, he was corny. And he's always been corny. So we going to call him Cheese. So I hear Cheese in the background like, yeah, tell your sister to come through. I've been trying to get with your sister for a minute. And I'm like, okay, yeah, tell him to go buy a bottle. He like,
man, chill on my sister. Oh, you I'm like,
no, you want to talk to my homegirl? You can't block this one. Like, you can't do it. And I was like, you already know what I'm about to do. He like,
man, I don't care, man. Just don't be doing nothing funny at my house.
I'm like, you have nothing to worry about. Trust me. So we drive to my brother's house. Well, he had an apartment at this time. We go to my brother P's house. We get over there, and she's over there standing like, so what you trying to drink? Or what you need? I'm like, listen, we just got done drinking Douce. So if you can match that bottle, then, you know what I'm saying? Like, either get that or get some brown. So he left, went to the store. And while he at the store, his other friend came over. Now, his other friend is basically more like his brother, you know what I'm saying? Because he's been around forever, too. And we're going to give him a call of Mike. So Mike like, what else sis, y'all? What y'all y'all live as hell? Y'all turned up over here. I'm like, yeah, why don't you chilling with us today too? Or like, you got a bottle? He's like, I already got a bottle in the car. I'm like, well, pop it then, let's go. So I don't do trees and nor do Star, but the girl that did I say it was a girl in the car? I don't even think I said it was a girl in the car. Okay, so in that car it was me, Star, and we gonna call her Sasha. So it was me, Star, and Sasha in the car. So he's like, y'all look like y'all turned up. Y'all lit as hell. Like, oh, y'all tripping. Well, we about to have fun tonight. So Mike, like, I'm about to grabbed the bottle out my car, and I told my girl to stay in the car because I wanted to see who was coming over first. I'm like, you brought your girl over here? Now, Mike, I don't know, he been flirting with me forever. So, you know how you get tipsy, you just start talking out the side of your neck. I'm like, oh, so really you gonna bring a female to my brother's house knowing that I'm coming over here? He like, no, serious, you know, I ain't even know you was coming through. I ain't even know you was coming through. But it's cool, like, she cool. We not together like that. She don't care if I talk to her. I'm like, I'm not about to talk to you now because you got somebody else in the car with you. Like, no, I'm not about to do that. So he goes to the car. He like, man, you tripping. It's good. Like, she not that kind of girl. We together, but not together. And you already know what type of guys them is. So, yeah, like, I was cool on him anyways. I was just talking shit. So, he goes to the car and go get old girl. Bring his bottle in. He had Hennessy. So, he comes in the house. We all get our cups. Everybody kind of off into their own little corners talking and whatnot. But we all just vibing together. Okay, just hold on, y'all. It's gonna come together. Like, if you're still here with me, keep going. It's gonna all come together. So Cheese wound up coming back. Now when Cheese come back, he see me over there talking with Mike, and you could kind of tell like he was getting frustrated. He like, man, I bought y'all this bottle, and you know what I'm saying, like where that whole type of energy was there before I left. Oh, it's different now because like he kind of got like a little attitude and wound up leaving, which was fine with me. It was like whatever. It's cornball anyway, so it's just like whatever. So Star and my brother P ended up dipping off to the side with each other, and it's now was just left with me, Mike girl, and Sasha. So we all chilling. We ended up playing cards. So we sitting at the table talking shit, playing cards. We was playing spades. So we sitting back playing spades, having a good time. Like, I ain't gonna even lie, I really had fun that night. After we got done playing cards, I'm like, damn, where the hell is Star? Like, where is she? So I'm like, where's my brother P at? This is looking kind of short company. Like, where's everybody at? So Mike looking at me like, you know where P at? You know where he at? I'm like, I just told this girl not to, because I knew Star too. Star with her feelings on her sleeve, like right at the tip of the sleeve. I think if you blow a kiss at her, she's in love. So it's just like, oh my God, this is going to end bad. And it did so. But I'm like, yeah, I wish this never happened. But whatever, they grown. I didn't give her a warning. If this is what she want to do, this is what she want to do. It ain't nothing I can do about it. So we are chilling at the table. We playing cards and everything. We having a good vibe. They come out the room. I look at Star like, oh, your hair don't look the same. So she giggling like, it's my birthday. Happy birthday to me. So everybody, I'm like, okay, well, whatever. As long as you happy, I'm happy. So we all just still talking and getting more faded, like beyond faded. And don't you know how like when everybody is drinking and vibing, it kind of turned into first it'd be like a card game, then y'all start socializing, and then y'all quit playing cards, and now it just became like a group session where everybody just talking and not everybody pouring out their feelings and talking about crazy shit. Like it became like that kind of vibe where everybody talking about their feelings and talking about what they're going through. Lord Jesus. When I say I was so emotional, and then it was like my brother, he was so like, his response to everything was, okay, let's get back to it. So I'm like, I was emotional because I started bringing out all the feelings I was going through with my kid's father. And mind you, remember I said I just had a baby, my third boy. Now, my kid's father, we have 2 kids together, which is Star's, I guess you kind of say her nephews too. Well, no, not her nephews. Well, that'll be her nephews because, well, her son's cousin. So I got 2 kids by this guy. And when I say I'm gonna get into stories about this person, I'm just gonna say right now he has like a life sentence, and it's like, and it's not even in Michigan. One day we're going to actually have a conversation about this. But yeah, it all just came out. Like every emotion I was going through, everything that been happening between us, it just started pouring out. And I mean, I'm screaming, I'm crying, I'm bringing up stuff that, like, it's just all coming out. And my brother like,
man, fuck that nigga. I hate that nigga. I swear to God. I don't like that. I told you don't talk to.
like, he's just going in on me. Like,
You let that come in here and destroy your life. You lost everything. You lost your house. You lost your car. You in here crying about him? F that nigga. Like,
he is going up. And I'm like,
Ugly cry too. Like, I know, but I loved him, and he did me so wrong.
like, I'm just boo-hooing. To the point I got my, did you know how like little kids cry themselves to sleep? Yeah, that was me. I literally cried myself to sleep. Like, I got tired at the, I was so exhausted with that conversation. I just got instantly sleepy. So while everybody's still playing cards, everybody's still loud, talking and stuff like that, I'm like, so how we doing this? Because I'm ready to go to sleep. So everybody like, what? You about to go to sleep in the middle of people still having fun drinking? It's like still something to drink left. And I'm like, it's too much. I'm exhausted. I just don't feel right. I feel weird. I just want to lay down. So my brother like,
I got an extra mattress here that I can give you a clean sheet and you can pull it in the living room and you can lay down.
I'm like, at this point, I didn't even care because even though the living room was full of people, I know everybody, so I know nothing's going to happen to me. But I need to lay down like ASAP because I'm like tired. So y'all, this is about to get real embarrassing. So I go ahead and lay down. Remind you, I had on a skirt, a tank top, and a jacket. I take my jacket off. I take my shoes off. I lay down on the little mattress. I fall asleep. All I remember next, and I promise you, I think this happened because I've never done this before. All I know, while I was asleep, I woke up to my brother screaming at me. Like,
Shawntres, what the fuck? Shawntres, what are you doing? Stop.
And I'm like, huh? What? Leave me alone. He like,
Stop. Why are you pissing on my floor?
I don't know. I literally, and the people was still there. Like, I woke up out of my sleep, standing up, peeing on the carpet. Like, I don't know how that happened. I probably thought I was at the bathroom or something. Like, that is so crazy. I've never, I don't care how much I didn't got too much. I was standing up, peeing on the floor, like squatting, like Meganese style, like while I was asleep, because I don't remember doing that. But I woke up to my brother yelling at me like,
Stop, what is you doing? I'm gonna beat you.
So what woke me out of the trance was Star, like,
Shawntres.
and I looked at her, she like,
You peeing on the floor.
and I stopped like,
What? Why am I doing this?
I'm like, I'm sorry. So I go to the bathroom because now I gotta get myself together. So I go to the bathroom and he cussing me out. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. After that, I was so over it. I went back to sleep. Like, he was so mad at me. But the type of friend I had, she literally, bless her heart, she cleaned up after me. She did. She cleaned up after me, got the carpet together, everything. And I went back to sleep. Y'all, I heard my phone ring like constantly. That's one of the nothing. When I lay back to sleep, I didn't wake up again. Now, I can't even tell you what time it was when I did that. But when I woke back up, it was clearly in the next day. So my mother was pissed. And when I say it was like 11 in the morning, she's pissed. Like, she's leaving Texas. Shawntres, get home now. Shawntres, come get your kids. Shawntres, what is you doing? Where are you? Are you okay? Like, text after text after text. Then my phone get the ring. I'm like, but when I wake up, it's like the whole left side of my face feel like somebody kicked me in my face. So I wake up like,
what is wrong?
and like, it just was hurting so bad. So I'm like, Star, did I fall? She like,
no, but you stood up. And you got some good, you got some good legs. You really peed on the floor. I'm like,
I did what? No, I didn't.
she like, yes, you did. And he was mad at you. He was real mad, but don't worry. I cleaned it up. I got you together. You good, though.
I'm like, did I at least wash my hands? She was like, you did go to the bathroom. What you did in there? I don't know, but you went to the bathroom afterwards. I'm just going to assume I got myself together because I kind of remember going into the bathroom. I definitely remember washing my hands. I don't know, y'all. I think it had a lot to do with that. Like, I swear. So, my face, again, is like hurting, like to the point where it just feel like somebody either was constantly punching me in my face, or I fell on my face, or I got kicked in my face. So I'm like, did my brother get mad to the point he hit me or something? She like,
no, why you keep saying that?
I'm like, I don't know. It's just my face hurt really bad, but only on my left side. So she like,
no, but lay here for a minute. I'm about to get you some water.
So Star went and got me some water. I sat up on the little mattress. We talking about it. They kind of laughing, teasing me about peeing in my sleep, and like they just going to work. Like it was so embarrassing, but it's nothing I can do. Like I did it in front of his friend Mike, his girl Sasha, Star, and my brother calling me like it was all bad. So they just going back for it, talking about what I did, talking about how Star's such a good friend. She cleaned up after me. She scrubbed the floor, all this good stuff. So I'm like, I'm so sorry. I said sorry to my brother. I told him if it ain't good enough, let me know, price it, and I'll just, you know what I'm saying, pay for somebody to come clean his carpet. So I'm like, all right, y'all, I gotta go home because my mom is constantly calling me and she got the kids. So I get home. Well, I get to my mom's house. I get to my mom's house to go pick up my kids. But when I get to my mom's house, all of a sudden I feel extremely tired again. Like I couldn't stay up. So I'm telling my mom, like, Mom, I know, she cussing me out. Like,
I will never do this again, Shawntres. You don't never have to worry about me keeping your kids. You lied to me. Again, you didn't answer your phone.
like she is going bananas. So I'm like, Ma, I know, I am sorry. My head hurts so bad. Please.
Don't you tell me how to talk to my house.
Like she is going off. So I'm like, Mom, please, something's wrong with me. I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm like, I feel my face hurt really bad. I can't taste nothing on the side of my tongue, and it's just hurting. So she like looked at me, and then she stepped back. Then she was like,
blink.
So I blinked. She was like,
that eye not moving.
I'm like, my eye not moving. She was like, that
Eye not moving. Blink again.
So I blinked. She was like,
She's like, I think you about to have a stroke, honey. That's why you shouldn't have been out like that.
now she getting scared, and she's scaring me. So I'm about to have a stroke. I'm about to die. What's happening? She like,
No, something wrong. Like,
so she called my dad. My dad comes in there. He like, well,
your face look kind of funny. It don't look symmetric. It don't look symmetric. It look kind of off.
So I'm like, it look off. Yo. Now, remind you, I say remind you so much. Remind you, when I left from my brother P house, I never went to like the bathroom after I got the water. I just got straight up, was talking, got in the car with Star and Sasha, and they dropped me off. I didn't get a chance to go from the door to get to the bathroom, shower, and stuff like that. I haven't did that. The piercing is always on my left side, so that's where the side I got the Bell's palsy. So the bottom picture is a picture of how I look when I didn't have Bell palsy, and that picture at the top is actually the first picture I took during the day, not noticing or realizing I actually start having shows of Bell palsy. Cause she like started cussing me out right at the door, so I haven't seen anything. Yo, I went to the bathroom because when my dad was like, your face don't look symmetric, like it look off or something look off. I goes into the bathroom, y'all. When I say my left side of my face, my eye was so wide. Like it really wasn't that wide yet, but it was wide. And it felt like this eyebrow was way high. It was higher. This eye was open and I kept blinking, but this eyelid would not blink for anything. This jaw was droopy and this side of my lip was like sagging. So I'm looking and I instantly start crying, like, what is wrong with me? What happened? Like, I shouldn't have been crying like that last night. I shouldn't even been talking about him last night. I shouldn't even been out drinking. So now I'm going through this whole blaming myself, talking about it, like, and it seemed like the more I was talking about it, the more as time went, it got worse. So I took a shower, brushed my teeth, got some fresh clothes on at my mom's house, and I'm sitting on the couch. I got my baby and I'm feeding my son now. And now we are talking, my mom, me, my mom, and my dad. So he like,
So what it feel like? How you feel?
I'm like, I don't feel nothing. She's like, my mother like, yeah.
She about to have a stroke. That's what's wrong with her. She having a stroke.
I'm like, you scare me, Mom. You scare me. So now when I'm talking, my words are slurring because this set you could like kind of feel the change. My whole mouth started shifting to one, like it was shifting the part where my teeth wasn't the same no more. It was crooked. This lip was hanging. My eyes start opening more. My eyebrow was up and more. My ear, like everything was extremely loud. It was stinging back here. The side of my tongue, I had no taste bud. Like all of this is happening at one time. The more I cried, the more I just felt so ugly because it was like when I cried, this eye, everything will close and this is just wide open. Yo, I really started crying. My son came there like, Mommy. Now this is my second child. At that time, my baby he was born in 2014. So I think he like 3. My son coming there like,
Mommy, you look like a pirate. Like,
so it's like, I guess nobody thought I was gonna nobody thought the reaction I was gonna have. So everybody around me started laughing. I wasn't laughing. I wasn't laughing at all. I started crying even more. Like, oh my God. Like, I started crying so hard. My mom came and got the baby. Like, we're
about to take it to the hospital, Shawntres. You need to go to the hospital.
So while I'm in there, wiping my face off, I'm looking in the mirror now because I can't stop looking at how different I look now. So I'm looking and my mom,
I'm like, come on, hurry up, because if it is a stroke, we need to go right now. You need to hurry and get yourself together. Let's go to the ER.
So I'm putting my clothes on. I don't feel weak on my whole left side. It's just only in my face. So I get to the, actually my mom stayed home with the kids and my dad took me. So my dad dropped me off at the hospital. He like,
call me and let me know what happened. If they decide to keep you, if they say it's something real bad, just call, let me know what's going on.
I'm like, okay. I gets out the car. I goes inside. Now my eye is starting to hurt really bad because it's drying out and I have contacts on because I was born with cataracts. So not only can I not really see, I can't even blink, and I got this contact in my eye. So now I'm taking the contact out because it's drying out and it just feel like something just stabbing me in my eye. So I take my contact out and I just threw it away. It wasn't no point of even keeping it. I just threw the contact away. And I was holding it down with my finger until they called me to the back. So I explained everything. I just told you guys what was going on. They had the doctors come in. They did all the tests to make sure, it wasn't a stroke by touching my arms, my fingers, my legs, and stuff like that. And that's when they came up like, okay, we know what this is. And it's called Bell's palsy. So they came, asked me a few questions, asked me about my stress level, did my blood pressure, and my blood pressure was so high, y'all. It was extremely high, which they really couldn't tell because it's not like I go there, on a normal basis, an ER. So they don't know my average blood pressure. And then I was drinking the night before, so they really couldn't tell, but for that moment, it was really high. So they had to keep me. And y'all, when I say I was in so much pain, I've never experienced that much pain in my life. And still to this day, people say they don't understand what it is, and it shouldn't be painful, but it is really painful. It's really painful. It hurts so bad. It's like a stinging sensation in the back of your head, in your ear. It's bad. So once they tell me it's Bell's palsy, they gave me something for pain. They gave me a patch for my eye because they said I'm not going to be able to close my eye. It's going to whiten up more. And I'm going to have to keep tape and gel liquid for my eye when I do take it off. Unfortunately, I just have to wait it out. There's no cure. It cures itself. Some people come back from it. Some people don't. So hearing that kind of just, I don't know, it kind of just broke me because I was already in a broken stage. And now, I hate to sound vain, but I just felt like I would never look the same anymore. Like, I'm definitely not going to look the same. And I don't know how I'm going to be able to look at myself in the mirror every single day and not hate who the person I am. And every time I look at myself, I'm going to remember why I'm so stressed out. You know what I'm saying? Like, all the shit that I've been through, from my kid's father to life situations to friendships, to it was just so much, especially family. When I say I was going through so much with family, never thought I would. When I was down and I got kicked around by my own blood and flesh and blood, it was terrible. So it was like, all of this put me to this stress put me here, and it was just like, I can't do this. Like, I don't want to do this. So yeah, in that moment, I was at a low point, but after that, I was extremely low. I was so insecure. I didn't want to take no more pictures. I didn't want people around me. I closed myself off. I didn't want to talk to nobody. And all of this was from stress. So yeah, like when they say stress will kill you, stress will definitely kill you. But anywho, let's get back to that. So once I left the hospital, I stayed in there, I want to say like a day and a half. Once the doctor seen me, the next day, I waited till the doctors to clear me so they could tell me, okay, it's not stroke, it's Bell's palsy. This is going to have to weigh itself out. It's a lifetime thing for some people. Some people face come back, some people don't. And they discharged me. So when I got home, you know, life still went on, but my face didn't. You know what I'm saying? So it took, I want to say, my face never really came back. And it kind of went almost back to normal, but it took almost 8 months. And one day I just got tired because I couldn't eat anything. Anytime, when I say this lip was, it was completely down, like to all the way here. I can't even put it down that far no more. But I lost all muscle in his face. So like this lining from my cheeks, it hangs. This side is kind of, you know, it's kind of crooked and it kind of goes over. This eye sometimes is a little bit wider than this eye. This eyebrow is up a little. Like, you can still see it, but it is not as bad as it was before. You know what I'm saying? Like, the doctors definitely told me, like, you're one of the good cases. And I'm going to tell you how I did it. You know how you exercise to get your muscles back together? So I'm sitting there one day, like, I just want to eat. And I want to keep it in my mouth. I want to drink stuff. And I want to keep it in my mouth. Because every time I eat, it'll fall right out. So I just will stop eating. I started chewing gum. And baby, listen, I kept doing it, kept chewing. And then I slid the gum to my other side and I would force my jaw to keep moving. Every day I tried. Every day. I just bought a whole bunch of packs of gum and I just kept trying. And then when I finally started chewing with the side, like, I was excited because I made progress on my own. Like, I just got up like, no, I'm going to get myself back together. So I finally eventually got it together. And I also was like in a group, a little group on Facebook with people that has Bell's palsy. And I was telling them like, hey, you guys, I don't know if this is what y'all doing. I didn't get any Botox. I didn't do any surgeries. I didn't have to get the eyelids, weights. What I'm doing right now is just chewing gum. So maybe this can help you guys. Just start chewing gum and push it to the other side. Work your muscles, rub your cheeks, like, I'm just giving all the advice, all the things I was doing. So yeah, that kind of basically is my story. That's how I ended up. That's the day I got Bell's palsy, not how. How I got it is all the turmoil I've been through, all the trauma, all the shit that I went through with so many people. And I promise y'all, I'm gonna try to put it in chronicle order so we can, you know, keep everybody's names and y'all can understand what's going on. But I promise y'all I want to stick around so y'all can know what the hell I've been through and where I'm at right now. That's the thing. I'm in a very good place. I wouldn't say a very good place, but I'm definitely in a better place than I was before. And I just, you know, I'm ready to talk about it. So if you stay here this long, thank you so much. I tried to make it less than an hour, and I almost did. Well, no, actually I did. I made it under an hour. So thank y'all. Thank you so much for sitting around. Oh, wait. Rewind. Back to that. So I know I didn't tell y'all what happened with Star when she found out. So when I told Star about me having Bell's palsy and what happened, when I say she was the only one that stuck around me the whole time. She came over. She made sure my kids was good. She made sure if I need anything, she stayed on the phone with me for hours. She was there. When I say Star was there, Star was there. Nobody else. Nobody came to see me. Nobody tried to see how I was doing. Nobody was around. So I definitely appreciated that from her. And we got a lot of stories with her. We definitely gonna be talking about her, good and bad. But Star was a good one. She just, yeah. But yes, again, thank y'all so much. And yeah, make sure you tell your friends, family, tell them to check in with me. I'm gonna try to push out maybe 3 videos. This is my very first video on YouTube. I have other videos that y'all can check out on Facebook, which I got my name down in the description box. Check that out. And yeah, make sure you like, subscribe, comment, put a happy face, angry face, negative comment, positive comment, but whatever you want. Just come chill with me, come vibe with Cookie. Thanks for watching me. I know I can say that kind of stuff because I watch other YouTube videos with people that have grown videos. They say weed, trees, all kind of stuff, and cuss. I'm about to make him go in the room.
Okay.
If y'all ever wonder if y'all hear anything, my son is nosy and he's sitting next to me. And he's all up in my business.
Can you put that in?
Baby, you don't know what you do to me.
All up in my business.
Between me and you, I feel a chemistry. I won't let no one come and take your place. 'Cause the love you give, it can't be replaced.